So I'm out this morning, outside, having my morning breakfast, taking a quick break from straightening up this morning. How are you doing today? I don't have a story to tell you today, but I do have a few topics I do want to discuss with you all today. So, first thing, first, I'm so excited to be having a little break from my children as they are at my mom's. So me and my husband, we were able to go out on a little date last night, do a little self-care. So excited about that. Um, like you don't realize how appreciated, like how much people need those little breaks. Because I mean, I have my kids later on in life, so I don't mind being with my kids at all. They're my kids. I want them. I want to spend time with my children. However, there is that time where you do need a little bit of break from them. You do need a little break. So, um, thank God my mom's able to give me that little break. Mm, not very good. Let's see. Other thing I want to discuss. Okay, so I had did a video that I kind of scrapped it, put it on the cutting room floor, talking about um relationships. It was the Q Sweat thing, where he said, "What do women bring to the table?" One of the Kikis, um, about how she felt about Oprah and Stedman and people, how people are basically saying Stedman is playing second fiddle to Oprah, but that's okay. It's okay to be second fiddle to Oprah. That's not a bad thing. But it leads in the whole discussion of, hold on, let me take this bite and then I'll come back. It leads into a whole different question of like, what do you want from women? In the sense of like, you want them to have this man that's so elevated, but yet you want women to be able to give and take. And I think there should be a give and take in a relationship. I feel like maybe with a woman like Oprah, if you're gonna have a man on that same caliber, he's gonna need to make that money. And depending on where you are in life, that grind and hustle might keep you away from the relationship. And standing away from the relationship, that's not what you want. You want to be able to be there in a relationship. So maybe are you willing to take that man who makes less money because he has more time to give you? Those are the kind of questions you're going to need to ask, because more money, I mean, yeah, you want to make money in your sleep, but now if you're a regular person, 9 times out of 10, you don't have people that are making like millions of dollars in their sleep. I mean, there's some, some of the younger kids are doing that now with social media and things like that. But, you know, people older, like, you might be making good money, but you still might have to be in the hustle of, making the money. But anyways, let me get back on track on my thought. But so do you want the time or do you want the money? Like, you can't have it all. It would be great if you could, but you got to have give and take in a relationship. And the biggest thing is so many people are out there trying to be like the Joneses and worry about everybody else's business of being in everybody else's business, that you forget what's best for you. And what's best for you might not be what's best for somebody else. That's the real catch. Because you got to figure out what the things that you like in a relationship. You might like to be dominant, or you might like to be more passive, but your mate has to be able to reciprocate that. So two dominant people might not be the best thing, or two docile people may not be the best thing. You got to figure out what's best for you. Hey, people. No, I don't have a Snapchat. Uh, yeah, I think that's what this is. Hey, to each his own. Let me block you. Remove. Uh, there we go. I like to call myself, I'm a little thickalicious. That's all right. I'm a little thickalicious. But that's not the conversation I'm talking about, anyways, right now. So anyways, um, and matter of fact, I got my food right here. So if you want to know about that, I got food right there too that I'm eating. How about that? Um, I am eating breakfast this morning as I'm taking a break from straightening up this morning. So, cheers. Hmm. 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 On my channel over here, I like to be positive. So, I try to find the good in everything. I'm not about mess. But anything. Anyways, as I was saying about your relationships, you have to know what's best for you in your relationship. Um, you might you might be the person that likes to cook. Your partner might like washing dishes. Like, and for some households, that might be a complete no-go. So you have to figure out what's best for you. Like for my husband, he doesn't mind washing dishes. He's like, growing up as a kid, that was always my job. Well, that's definitely not what I like. And thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily. um, so what works for you doesn't work for everybody else. Like, I mean, I might take the kids, my husband might pick up. You never know. You might have that give and take. And you got to figure out what's best for you. You cannot try to live your life for somebody else. The moment you try to live your life for somebody else, it's problems. You're going to have problems. Let's see. What else am I going to talk about? So, enough on that subject. Um, you hungry? Well, Lily, did you cook this morning? If you're still here, did you cook? Warm you up something? Make a bowl of cereal? Do something? There was something else I was going to say. So the new Natasha Scott um Latasha Scott record, Love Something, Love Changes. That's a bop. I mean, I really love her voice. She has just got a talented voice. But that also leads me in the conversation of how much of your business should you be putting out there in social media, especially on TV shows, reality shows? Because on reality shows, they will take and edit things and make things into what they want them to be and make you look crazy. But there's so many people that I feel like associating their music with their personality makes it difficult sometimes for some people to listen to music, or it makes people want to listen more. So do you have an issue with people who are social media people who may not have the best attitude on social media and listening to their music? Are you able to separate the two? I mean, because for me, some days it's a struggle. I'm like, I want to listen, but then I think back to their personality. So I try not to watch artists as much on social media. Because if they have true talent, I don't want their true talent to be taken away from because of how their personality is. So I think that's all I have today. I'm just popping in this morning. I figured this might be the way that I get my little videos in, because me trying to um, load during summer break, oh, it's a struggle. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm completely struggling during this summer break trying to do that. I'm like, I want time on my own. But with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. Be kind to your neighbor, be kind to yourself. Have an amazing day.